From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Friday, December 16th. The judge pauses the Purdue roommate murder case. A massive aquarium bursts, and Drew Brees will boiler up once again. Next. The Purdue student charged with murdering his roommate is not competent to stand trial. That's the decision from the judge in the case. Court-appointed doctors will now treat Jimin Shah until they find him competent to understand the charges and assist in his own defense. Prosecutors say he stabbed Varun Chedda to death in October. State lawmakers are bracing for a tough economic stretch for the state ahead of January's start to the legislative session. A new report to the Senate Budget Committee predicts that a downturn will dramatically slow the growth in tax collections that have fueled a booming budget surplus over the past 2 years. A bizarre crisis developed overnight in Berlin, Germany, where a massive aquarium burst, dumping some 1,500 fish and 250,000 gallons of water into a building and the streets outside. The aquarium is the signature piece of a tourist attraction called Sea Life. Twitter has suspended the accounts of several notable journalists, including writers who work for the New York Times, Washington Post, CNN, Voice of America. The issue appears to center on whether they were doxing or maliciously publishing private information about location when they shared the information from a now-suspended Twitter account that followed Musk's publicly available flight locations. Drew Brees will boiler up once again. Long a hero at Purdue for his playing career, Brees is set to serve as an assistant coach in the Citrus Bowl. The task looks tougher than expected as the team's starting quarterback and top two receivers have decided to skip the bowl game to prepare for the NFL draft. Colder today, few flurries too. Highs will peak in the mid-30s. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand for even more on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.